So, hello everybody. Welcome back to the third part of my Black Ops 1 modding series. It's been 9 long months since I posted the last part. And yeah, I started university. It was a little bit stressful, so I kind of forgot about the series. Thanks to the user Bone Crusher, he reminded me with a comment that I started this series and that I should continue. So thanks to you, I'm gonna continue this series. So one little thing is that over those 9 months, I accidentally deleted my Black Ops 1 modding folder. So I'm missing a lot of stuff. I also had a pretty long documentation, prepared a long documentation for the series. Yeah, I just wrote down where you can find some files, what you have to look out for when you edit them and such. And yeah, since it's gone, I have to do this all again. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. I sat down a little bit and watched the 2 parts again and was looking at what did I already do and what did I plan next, and yeah, so I just jumped right into this. So I said in the last video I planned to edit the little flags on Kino der Toten, the posters, and yeah, just the hero frames. Also, I try to fit in the mystery box, where the files are and what to edit. And we start with the weapons. So right here I put out the M14. Yeah, so let's just start with the flag. So the flag has a little swastika on it, and since Germany does not allow swastikas in the game, like I'm not sure about how it's regulated now, but when that game came out it was not allowed. So this file is located in the localized English if you have the uncut version. I can't say for the cut version if it's also in there, but should be. So you just open it with 7-zip or WinRAR, doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this with 7-zip because WinRAR has this little notification which is annoying. And yeah, so you just look for the which one was it? It was not G decal. Where's the G decal? G decal, genau. You see this, I don't know how it's called, but like dash G decal underscore flag underscore Nazi underscore theater underscore C. You just copy this out and again throw it in your IVI.IVI-DDS fast converter, and you end up with this flag. There's another one in here, the GA German Nazi flag. I can show you that too. It's the same thing without the border here, and it's a little bit roughed up, but we don't need that for Kino der Toten. So we just throw this again in Photoshop, and I noticed while doing all the textures I had done in the videos before that with the DES converter and the new version of Photoshop something changed. So again, do not load the mip maps. I noticed like it loads all the different resolutions. You don't have to do this, and just press OK. Now we have the flag here, and can again load the alpha channel and see which is what is rendered and what is not. What I noticed, because I found like my old IV43 file, not file, archive, where I did this personally to test something out and such, and this black border is there even if the alpha channel says there's no textures. So I don't know why is that, but yeah. So I'm gonna go on just Google and look for a new image for the swastika, and of course it's gonna be Pepe the Frog. Could be fun, and I don't need to tell you how this works, how you should use your photo editing tool. So yeah, if you copy in other images, other file formats, the color space could be different. You can just say okay, load it in, put it on there. Yeah. Let's get it to straight 90, perfect. And throw the Pepe over there, right? Perfect. Now we added the flag. We can go on Save As again and choose DDS files again. So, which I also noticed when you go on Save, yeah, just override it. In my first two parts, I had the DXT1 channel selected, which is not present in the new version anymore. So I recommend the BC1 channel, or any other channel which has BPP for BPP and no alpha. When I chose the explicit alpha, the textures did not load, or it was just completely black. Yeah, I will try some different methods out. Maybe it's because I chose no alpha, that's the black border. But yeah, just save it again. Remember, generate bitmaps. And this one is done. So the next one is on my list is the pictures. So these posters, you can find them in IW11. So let's go in there. Let's go in images. You see this little pop-up annoys me every time. It's nothing big, but yeah, then you go look for G theta, which theta stands for Kino der Toten. If you forgot, just scroll, yeah, okay, scroll down where you find it. And there's carpet, red velvet trim. Yeah, you scroll down to G theta poster 1C. Just copy this out again, throw it in your IWI DDS fast converter. You get this image, then you can just throw it back again in Photoshop, load alpha channels instead of transparency. And then you can see this is what will be rendered again. So yeah, we can just throw over papers over there. It should be quick tutorial. I think in the first two parts I explained pretty okay how to edit and save those files. So you just throw it over there. And we have 3 papers. can, yeah, okay, we see the backgrounds, so, and again, just save it. Yes. Then throw it back in. Oh wait, I'll show you this in a second again. So I don't want this video to get too long, so I'm just gonna show you where the other stuff is and what to look out for the weapon. So we start with the pictures of the heroes. Those are in IW11, just like the other one. And this one was a bit confusing. I was looking for this for half an hour or so, because it's not G Theater, it is G Pent for Pentagon. Where we got this? G Zombie, Zombie Tron? No. Probably scrolled over there. Hero features. Oh, my mistake. It's an IW10. IW10. No, we should be able to find this. GP. GP Pent. No, it's not GP Pent, it's just G Pent. So, oh, perfectly. So the 5 pictures which are hanging in Kino der Toten, from the heroes, and there's one blank space. So the file name is gpent art_JFK_frame_zombie. Then the number O, say just X, like it's 1 to 5 _C. You just copy them out, throw them in your converter, and then you should get those image files that I have selected, and just throw them into Photoshop, edit them, and that's it. So to the mystery box. This is also an IW10, and as you can see here, it's GP_ZOM. GP, where is it? _ZOM should be perfect. It's called GP_ZOM _treasure chest, box, aged. Yeah, should be clear from the file name. Treasure chest is the mystery box. It's nice. And now to the M14. Yeah, you can find this M14 texture in IW10, but I think it's also in another IWD file. But this just should work. I'm not sure how they render the textures, but in my example, which I prepared, I just threw some white over there, and you'll see in game that it will work just fine. Yes. So I will edit those pictures, and I will see you back in a minute. So for the mystery box, little thing to know is it's hard to see which is the front, the back. I mean, the sides are clear, and this is I will come to this in a second. So I went in and just put on some text for you. So the top one is the front. The next one is the top part of the chest. One down there is the back, and I don't think the bottom has a real texture because it's just sitting on the cinder blocks. The sides should be clear. It's smaller than the other ones, and those little rope textures on the side there's a little rope on the mystery box if you didn't knew that, so you can edit that if you want. I will show this in game in a second when I show what we've done so far. Yeah. So while editing this video, I noticed for the mystery box that I didn't mess up the texture order in the tutorial, but I messed it up before, and in the tutorial it's the correct order, but I will say this later on. That's the wrong order, but it's not. So it's still front, top and back, and then the sides. Also, the textures for the top part are the textures for the inside of the mystery box. So they don't just flip the textures around and oh no, I'm sorry, it's the back texture with the text on it that's also rendered in the inside. Also, what I didn't mention is that if you want to edit this one, the front is flipped, so you kind of have to imagine this as a little card box you can fold. So you fold the front over and you have to switch it around. So for example, in this video you see the front text, and if I want the front text to be shown normally in the game, I had to flip it on vertically. So the front is, while editing, it's upside down, but in game it's not then. So for the M14, I just put on some paper face on there, on like parts I think we can see in game to see the changes. It's a little bit more complicated to edit the weapon camos, because you have to look at the part which you need and then edit the texture how you want. I don't want to do this in depth, so I just threw something on there to see if this works, if I got the right file, but I think so. We will see this in a second. Yeah, and this is kind of everything. The next step would be, I think I have to close this. Next step would be to select all your edited files. Okay. And throw them in the converter. Type in 3 for Black Ops 1. And yeah, just open your IW43 file or whatever number you chose. Select all your IWI files. Do not make copies like I just did. Okay. And just throw them in there. Perfect. Now I will see you in game in a second. So now as I load into the map, you can see in a second what we changed. If the shader warming could speed up, thank you. Again, as you can see on the left side, the flag is already in there, and I don't know why it's doing that, but it's probably because, like I said, I don't save it with an alpha channel, but if I do this, the textures are missing. I don't know why. I will look into that. And yeah, so here's the first poster. Here's the second one. Here they placed it all over the map. There's one. Here are our hero posters, pictures rather. Let me see one. Great. Another thing we did was the M14. And as you can see, it has little papers over there. Yeah, you just have to try out and look which part belongs where on the weapon. Shouldn't be too difficult to find it out. Oh, I just noticed, I don't know if you can see that, but on the rail in the front there's a little paper. Okay, then I was kind of wrong, but okay. And the mystery box, where is it? It's not here. Oh yeah, they're all over here. I never noticed how many swastika flags are in this game until I edited them. Okay, so for the mystery box, as you can see, the front is upside down, so you have to do this the other way around, but this is the front. This is the back. Did I switch some textures? Yeah, okay, you can see did this wrong. I will edit this in with the text file, so but where the text is on this wooden thing, there's the back. This is the top. Those are the sides, and as you can see, this is a little robe. Texture is more high quality than this, and the same textures as you put on there are on the inside. What? Yeah, the top one. That's the back. Okay, now I'm confused. Top on there, top on there. Oh, it only gets the top. Okay, okay. And the inside is the top texture. Good to know. Yeah, this is everything I had to show. Hope this video isn't too long. If you have any suggestions what I could do next for textures, for example, the pack and punch, or this little board, or the teleporter, I don't know. It could be a little bit harder. But yeah, just put it in the comments. I will look what I can edit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next part.